Okay.
Hey there.
There is our destination. The ruined castle just in the distance is where the Nilfgaardians have made their camp. So that's where we're heading to ask them about the whereabouts of Yennefer. But before we do that, I'm just going to nip back into town and sell some of my ingredients and probably buy a couple of Gwent cards.
That's it, Roach.
Not going to
Excuse me, sir. Stood in the middle of the road. You what? Hey, I'm not afraid to use Igni on you. Yeah! Light a candle and they flee in fear. Oh, there's a lot there, isn't there? Watch this. Sorry, Goose. A couple of raw meat and some eggs. I wonder if Vesemir's got anything to say. We have been looking around White Orchard for a while.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
Very true. Always making digs at Vesemir for his age, but as he said, Geralt is getting on a bit as well. I'm sorry, kiddie.
Something else you'll be needing.
I need your Gwent cards.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant them that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Still can always remember that scene play out with Foltest's death.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Yeah, that scene at the beginning of The Witcher 2 always sticks with me. Especially the animation where you see Lethor taking out one of the other kings. I think Demavend, isn't it? That scene was amazing as well. Okay, how much money we got? 120. This is going to cost us 50. Foltest, yeah. So 50, 70, 90. Oh god, Catapult's quite expensive as well, isn't it? Although a decoy... Can I actually sell anything that I've got aside from this? Oh, she will actually take some of my shite, which is going to be quite handy. She takes 3 rope ladders for... Really? That's a lot for rope ladders. I will, I'll give her that. Let's give her all that there. Oh, we're over 200 now. That's worked out real nice. Some blunt. Actually, I might only sell half of them. We'll get rid of the smoking pipes. You're not going to get much from that. How about the doll? Only 6. Ashes. Still not much. Black magic doll sells for a little bit more. It's actually quite weighty for what it is. Temerian Lily Key. I'm quite impressed actually about the price that that rope ladder sold for. Look at the price to buy! 147 a piece. Is it made of solid gold? Is it mug? Right, let's buy up. So, Foltest. Crinfried Reaver's Dragon Hunter. You just want to make sure you buy all these before you leave the area because a lot of the vendors stop selling what they've got, or at least the special items. Blue Stripes Commando. Catapult. And the decoy. And we're down to 68 gold. So will you take Fist Tech? I'm sure I can sell Fist Tech for a bit more than that, you know. This actually is quite weighty. Let's just sell 6. Get ourselves up to it. And I think we're alright, because we can go back to... Yeah, because she won't take these. But I know who will. Pleasure doing business with you.
Farewell.
You've got the new Gwent card. If you want to examine it, open the game menu and go to the Gwent deck panel. Stash. You can store weapons, armour and junk in your stash for safekeeping, confident that they will not be stolen or otherwise disappear. And then there are different stashes throughout various locations in the world, marked by that green chest icon. Now what I do want to put in here, given the chance, is my starting gear. Although I think I'm actually wearing most of it still. Yeah, I am. I'll be coming back here to drop off my Witcher stuff once I get the Viper School gear. I think there's anybody else in here that's going to be selling much. Oh, there is Bram.
My gran told me about the Smith boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk planted a song.
Greetings.
How's it going, Bram?
Let me have a look at your stock.
Pretty certain he was selling... Oh, he's not. Okay, never mind. He's not selling any Gwent cards at all. But he will take my armour and weapons, but I don't think he'll pay as much. Because they were selling for 3 to... Oh, they are selling for 3 still to Willis, it was. I wonder how much he's going to take for these. 15. 15. He's got a lot of money. It's whether or not should we buy any of this alcoholist or anything. Not for that price, we're not. She's at 21 for fucking water. What do you think I'm made of? The saddlebags would be worth it, again, if they were that price.
Take care.
But let's not dilly-daddle. So we want to get up to that Nilfgaardian camp this episode. We'll probably run into a distraction or two knowing how this world works, but we should reach our destination before the episode's end at least. Your father told you not to sing that song, kid. You'll be getting a lashing.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Same as last
Show me
time,
what you
Lewis.
got.
Gonna be selling my shite. See, he's got it all still from last time. So that was 3. Oh, so he's paying double luck. Because Bram was taking that small blackjack for 3, and Willis takes it for 6. Before we do that, though... Jesus. Expensive for a shirt. How much are these Siderian Gambazons going for? 23 and 24 respectively. Now, can I get... Whoa, that's a nice amount from those. Thread, cured leather. Iron ore leather straps. I do want to disassemble some of these, but a lot of them are really nice money-wise. See, this Novigrad sword gives me the same ingredients as that, but I can sell it for more. So we may as well dismantle this, get the same ingredient. It's not worth that, I'll sell that, I'll sell that. About this, it's the same as well for the steel short sword. Steel, oh, steel. Take that. Iron and steel again, how much is this? See, that's a better sword than that. I think I'll actually probably use that. The Vicovaro blade. Axii chance to poison. That's a better chance to poison. It's actually probably the Novigrad sword's better. Burden and poison, Axii and chance to poison. 29.35, 29.35. Right. Dismantle this then. And you can sell this. Oh, that's not a lot, is it? For the steel. I may as well dismantle that. I'll get a bit more for that. But I was wrong. Sell that. Sell that. It's 11.5. That's not a lot. 18. that's what we'll do. We'll dismantle these.
So long.
Perfecto. Awesome. Use that, get my swords equipped. I'm looking on all the trees to see if I can see any honeycomb, because shortly we're going to be taking a trip to the alchemist, and she's the one that pays abhorrent prices for any that we find. That's where all the Arenaria is, of course. Great place to farm herbs, this little area. But we're just going to head directly north now, keep to the road. Just going to check inside here, see if there's anything. Anything? Looks like there's nothing at all. Oh, that's a shame. Wolves over there though. Likely. Yeah, it is. There's deer still there. Oh! We got a quest!
Last time I left out anything, I swear it.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing in the window, peering at the goings on. He must have known, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees her listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
She's very passionate about this pan, isn't she?
Interesting. What hafpened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left, locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
That outcome is mostly certain, yeah.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Oh! Get away from them. There's Nilfgaardian soldiers here. You're not going to protect the peasants? Leaving poor old Geralt to do it still? Saving the common folk? Okay, back to the pan. Phosphorus. Cool. I'm going to go after that wolf in a minute if it keeps bothering those peasants. Okay, hard. Oh god. I'm sorry, miss. But I hit the door. Dark steel. Rotting flesh, ugh. And a corpse.
A corpse. Explains the stench. Cracked monocle. Interesting.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
There's quite a lot of chests in here, isn't there? Gravehag decoction, as well as hunter's gauntlets. Oh yeah, I forgot, I need to equip my sword, don't I? So we're going with this one, aren't we? How's it look? Can't really tell from here. There's the pan.
Documents, almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Found the pan, have ye?
So the burnt papers, so the first part is obviously burnt off, and when you arranged to meet, you fucking show up. I did, risking my life and the entire blasted operation, and ended up standing there with my ploughing cock in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organised than that, but you, and then the rest is ineligible, tell that blasted Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, and we won't break off negotiations, but since your old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and the place for the next meeting.
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Yes, I've got your pan. Oh, honeycomb. Let's leave the lights on. Is that chest there? No. Not a lootable one anyway. Okay, I'm coming, and I got your pan.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot, and I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here's for the road.
Thank you, ma'am. So what we got?
A nice white fish for supper. Or a pie.
A frying pan, spick and span. 8 experience points, so not a huge deal. Baked apple, ×5, so a little bit of food. Oh, and bread. So just food for this reward by lots of things. Yeah. Food, food, and more food. Nilfgaardians actually have stopped. Look, there's just a horse here. Oh god. Wag. Don't really like taking on this many at once. I need to make sure my igni's at the ready. I can't get surrounded. Thankfully blocking stops attacks from wolves.
How long you gonna make me wait?
There's about 5 or 6 of them here. Nice. That went a lot better than I thought it would have done. Didn't only use my Quen before I went in the fight as well. A bit risky, but just sticking with Igni paid off. Nice amount of food. Okay, Roach. let's go north. Stick to the road. Looks like there's another cart that's been destroyed here. No chest to loot around it though, absolutely nothing.
Slower.
Just wolves.
Giddy up.
Nothing to see here, I don't think. Here we go.
Come on.
Oh, it's actually, look at this, see this toxic gas. Oh, went too close for comfort. I wanted to show you what happens if you ignite it. And there's your answer. Oh, Jesus, that's a sudden weather change, isn't it? Well, that definitely killed that wolf. Oh god, that blood came out suddenly, didn't it? We've got alcohol est, we have got a chest. Lesser glyph of hard, amber dust, pig hide, linen, coal. Steel ingot. Oh, second chest. Diamond dust, ruby dust. Honeycomb! Give me the honey. Give me the honey. 3, nice. Drowner. Quite a few enemies in this little section, isn't there? Don't you think so, Drowner? I need to get ready for you.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
You'll find this toxic gas does go away for a little while so you can explore, but it does come back, so be careful when you're exploring. Uh-oh. Nice, that's what I wanted.
Come on.
Trying to burn monster blood. Hear anything? There's something up there. I've actually got a half sank home by the looks of things. It's just sinking into the swamp. No loot. Yeah, nothing around here. Nothing to see. There is another one here. There's a few actually, isn't there? It's alright, we might explore here shortly. See if my witcher senses can sense any more honeycomb around. That's a couple of dog tallow and whatever this is here. Wolf liver. Cool. Roach. Stop. Roach. Fine. Looks like I'm going on foot. Looking around here. No. Nearly leveled up actually, looking at our experience bar. Very close. And we're here. We've arrived at the Nilfgaardian camp. Tell you what, since we've come in from this way, we can actually go out and take that road out of here. That is, once we've got what we came for.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
To the tower. Go. Shut up. Nice little camp you got, eh? Ah, this will be where the swordsmith is, isn't it? Now be careful looting stuff around here. Because these will kill you.
Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons.
I think that's the chest I've tried to loot in the past. Just gonna be wary.
We must requisition a share of your harvest.
Aye, Your Excellency.
I know them. How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
No shit.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Of course. Yep, so he's got us going after this griffin.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, The Griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the Griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Carol pushing his luck a little bit there.
Need more information about this Griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
There we go. So he'll give us information about Yennefer, but it comes at a price. So we got lilac and gooseberries. So Yennefer had contacted Geralt finally. They had not seen each other in years, and then she sent him a letter smelling of lilac and gooseberries, of course, asking him to meet in the nearby village of Willoughby, about a matter of great importance she had written. So as was his wont when it came to all things Yennefer, the Witcher raced off at breakneck speed. Alas, he arrived too late. Passing armies had razed Willoughby to the ground, and Yennefer was nowhere in sight. With the help of Vesemir, whom Geralt had encountered along the way, Geralt picked up her trail, which the two witches then followed. Yen had ridden north, traversing the lands and battlefields at great speed. She was in a hurry, perhaps she was in trouble. And then we've got the Beast of White Orchard. The commander of the Nilfgaardian Garrison in White Orchard knew where Yennefer had gone. Shrewdly, he was unwilling to share this information for free. A man with substantial experience, he knew full well Geralt would do anything to find the sorceress. As luck would have it, there was a griffin about, a beast the commander's soldiers had been unable to hunt down. The commander could demand but one thing, the monster's head in exchange for his help. See, well, I can get away with it in here. Shh, he's robbing all of his stuff. I know I won't get away with it in this courtyard, but I can get away with it up there because there's no guards. Okay, let's have a word with the quartermaster.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
Funny you should say that. That's exactly why I'm here.
Show me what you're peddling.
Let's see. Well, it's more what you can craft for me rather than what I can buy. Selling a couple of swords, lesser ruins. Yeah, mostly ruins. Now this is what I'm interested in. Steel sword, Viper steel sword. So we've got 1 of 1 leather straps, and that's the emerald dust. Excellent. And it requires level 2, which we are very close to getting. But Oh god, I didn't notice that. 56. Right, we've got that. So what do we need for the silver sword? Viper. We've got it all. Money. That's what we lacked. Money. It was 104. Jesus, that is a lot of money. We've got everything. The silver and 1 emerald dust still. Can I sell much then? You can craft some crossbow bolts, split bolts. A lot for that. Don't even have my crossbow yet, so... Okay, so I need 104 to be able to do it. What do these sell for? 11 and... not enough, really, is it? Let's not sell that, we've just bloody crafted that. I can sell that, and I'm keeping my starting gear for nostalgia. 11.50. If we sell that, sell that, and sell that, only gets us up to 76. So I think we're not going to be able to craft this for a little bit just yet, unless there's that silver amber necklace. You can actually dismantle that because it's a magic item, but for now I'm definitely going to sell that. Most definitely for that 101 gold that he's willing to pay for it for me for. That essentially pays for the sword itself. Thank you very much. And that's our Viper swords. All we lack now is the level for it.
So long.
Okay, so who should we go and see first? We can either go and see Mislav or Tamira. Let's go and see Tamira first. No point in risking looting any of those barrels. If you catch you, you're screwed.
Leather Nordling.
But I don't think, I want to say I don't think these care about these ones. Oh. No, they don't.
Giving me no
Oh, no,
choice.
no, I'm sorry. Why didn't I listen to my own advice? Excuse me, coming through. Nothing to see here. Oh, is he still got? Yeah, they're still following me. Ah, more into the swamp. Oh God, he's right behind me. Man, leave me alone. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do now? Return the alcohol? Because there's a fat chance of that, buddy. I need it more than you Nilfgaardians do. Yeah, into the woods, into the woods. Hopefully they'll leave me now. Oh, there's going to be wolves in here as well, though, isn't there? Oh, I'm away.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Amazingly, somehow that has worked out, and I've randomly ended up here. So, lesson learned. Don't rob from the Nilfgaardians. I don't think they attack me when I go back, but I'm not looking forward to it. The commander's got to forgive me, I'm hunting the bloody griffin for him. Oh shit, I'm with a wraith. Where did he come from? Yerden at the ready. Hey!
Oh, how long are you gonna make me wait?
Fuck off, he did not hit me there. 1, 2, 3, fuck off. hate these things. They're just so powerful early game. That swirling attack, man, always gets me. Infused dust, Wraith Mutagen, Essence of Wraith. Now, where on earth are we? We're obviously somewhere between the village and the Nilfgaardian camp. The quest in front of us. Okay. Quite a few still points of interest on the map, isn't there? That's the alchemist. No, that's the alchemist, sorry. What's this then? An abandoned village of sorts. I remember what this quest is, because it was in the tech demo that they previewed before the game actually released. But we're away. They chased me all the way to about here. They went through the swamp, and it's only when I started to get to the woodland is when they pissed off. So they're bloody persistent, those Nilfgaardians. So we've spoken to the commander of the Nilfgaardian camp. He's given us the information we needed, which is to talk to Tamira the herbalist and Mislav the hunter. Once we've spoken to both of them, gathered up the information we need, we can then go and hunt the Griffin in exchange for Yennefer's whereabouts. So in the next episode, it will be the quest just in front of us, and then to Tamira's hut first, and if we've got the time, we'll go and see Mislav as well.